Close your eyes for a moment and imagine an American home in the 1860s. Outside, the nation is divided by war. Inside, a small fire burns low, and a simple meal is being prepared, not for luxury, but for comfort. During the Civil War, food was more than survival. It was memory, hope, and emotional strength. Today, we're exploring forgotten Civil War comfort foods Americans once loved, meals that carried people through fear, loss, and uncertainty. In a time when supplies were scarce, families relied on what they had. Cornmeal became a lifeline. From corn mush to hoe cakes baked in hot ashes, these humble foods filled empty stomachs and warmed cold nights. They reminded people of home when everything else felt unstable. A pot of stew, made from beans, dried vegetables, or salt pork, could simmer for hours, filling the house with a smell that meant safety, even if only for a moment. Sweetness was rare, but deeply treasured. Molasses, puddings, and simple apple dishes offered emotional relief in hard times. These weren't desserts meant to impress, they were small comforts that made life feel human again. Even hardtack, often mocked for being tough and bland, became a source of comfort when softened in milk or broth, especially for children and the elderly. For soldiers far from home, these foods lived on through memory. Letters described meals waiting back home, and just reading about cornbread or stew could bring comfort in the middle of chaos. Food became a bridge between the battlefield and family kitchens. As America modernized after the war, many of these dishes faded away, but their stories still matter. They remind us that comfort doesn't come from fancy ingredients. It comes from care, patience, and shared moments. If you want to keep discovering forgotten stories like this, visit the channel for the next video, where another lost chapter of history is waiting to be remembered.